thank everyone for coming. This is a very special day, night, for not just myself, them, but everybody here. And I'm really happy that everyone who is here is able to make it. So thank you all for coming. I just wanted to come and say a few words real quick. I feel like I was a big part of these last few years with my mom and Carrie. I call him Kaylee for anybody that doesn't know that, so we're going to be referencing him back. The first time I met Kaylee was 4th of July a few years ago. Being a moody teenager, I was in a phase of not really wanting to do much other than sit in my room, watch TV, or hang out with my friends. When that night I was asked to come out and shoot some fireworks. I did not know anything about my mom and Kaylee talking to each other. All I knew is that there was men with really expensive big fireworks outside. So I continued to go outside. Kaylee handed me a big firework, one of those ones that you're supposed to put in the mortar, light it, shoots up in the air, and it explodes real big. Like, you know, the football games and win, the ones that they do there, right? Yeah. So, supposed to do that. He hands me that, and I go to walk to the park right across the street from our house and light it. He grabs me and says, "You do know how to do this, right?" And I chuckled and I said, "Yeah, I got this." I in fact did not know how to do this because I did it completely wrong. I set it not in the mortar, but I just set it on the ground, lit it, took about 5 steps back, and waited for it to shoot in the air and explode. I basically created a grenade at that point. So everybody standing around kind of got hit. That firework hurt like, it hurt, but with as straight of face as I could, I went over to Kaylee's. He asked me if I was all right. Holding back tears, I said, "Yeah, I'm good," and beelined it back into the house. I was firework hurt, but I was more hurt with my pride. My pride of being embarrassed in front of a lot of people, and especially somebody who just gave me a firework, and I said that I knew how to use it. So, I let my frustration out and kind of got over it, but it took a while. The kind of moral of that story was that by knowing Kaylee over the last few years, I've been able to laugh at myself more. Something that I struggled with doing a long time ago. I still even struggle with sometimes. Being around Kaylee and seeing him with my mom, with my sisters, with me, with his kids and other people has made me realize how precious life is and how you need to enjoy every moment, whether you're laying on the ground bleeding from a firework or you're standing up here making a speech now. So every day I try and wake up and have a fresh mindset of I'm going to try and make somebody laugh. And Kaylee, I want to thank you for putting that impact on me and being able to give me a gift that I'll have forever of being able to laugh at myself and not take life so serious. Now for my mom. Now there's a time where I didn't think I would see this day for many reasons. Like I was saying, I was in a phase of being kind of a snot-nosed kid, and kind of the world was against me. I didn't think I would see this day and be able to be here talking in front of y'all right now. One thing that I've realized over the last few years is that back then I used to think I had life figured out. I thought that I could do what my mom was doing better than she was doing. The sad reality of that is not true. I could not do what she was doing, especially under the circumstances of raising 3 kids by herself, under the circumstances that we were under. So, the lesson that I was able to learn is that maturity comes, but you'll still never have your life figured out. So, as I've been able to reflect over the last few years, I just remember one certain thing about my mom. Growing up, all throughout my childhood, middle school, high school, until now, is that she's treated every person that we've ever met with kindness and respect. From people in New York City, supermodels that she photographed, all the way to Colorado football players at the University of Colorado as a whole. All the way to some of the small-town hicks and women that have tried to drag her down and run her name through the mud for the last 5 years. She's treated every single person with love, kindness, confidence, and respect. I remember being in 7th grade and coming to my mom, asking her, for some advice. It was the day before the 7th grade football season began, and I was extremely nervous to go out there and play that next day. She had referenced a Bon Jovi song. If you know my mom, that is quite typical of her to do. The song name was Have a Nice Day. I'm not sure if you've ever heard it, but it goes like that. When the world gets in my face, I say have a nice day. At that time, I said, what the hell does this have to do with me being nervous? But the more I've matured and gone on to realize is, no matter what circumstance it's in, it's not about just saying like, oh, have a good day after you get your face slapped in, you know? It's about being able to have confidence and respect, and no matter what circumstances you're under, being able to keep going forward with your chin up high, no matter what people are saying about you, no matter what people are doing to you, to be able to keep going with a smile on your face and just giving the world a work. So I've seen my mom do that time and time again, and I'm just beyond blessed to have that guidance and that lessons taught to me at such a young age that I can now look back at it and fully understand what these things mean. If anybody knows me, I didn't used to have the confidence that I have today. You know, still working on that when I'm up here, and or not. Okay. So basically, I'll wrap this up. But I just want to thank both of you for giving me such great gifts that I'll have forever. Kaylee, so glad to be part of your family now. I love you guys both.